It's free time right now. Yeah, there's no guards in the guard towers either. All right, staff, I need more snipers. 1, 2, 3, 4 more snipers. I want people in their posts. I need snipers in their posts at all times, please. I can't have this empty guard tower crap. This guy is like the hero sniper. He's been saving us so much right now. That hero sniper. He needs to be back in staff. He needs to be back. I need him. Eventually, this yard will be surrounded by buildings, so it won't be a huge deal right here, but it's not yet. I have capacity for 107, but I have 100 in here, so taking 7 makes more sense. We'll take 5. Just in case the mayor comes in with any more shenanigans. Let's do those 2 classrooms there. Those 2 classrooms there. Mailroom has, I think, only... Do we have anybody working there? Yeah, we do have jobs working there. Mail seems to be going out with a bit of reliability. The only problem with this right now, though, is that we probably can't deliver mail to MaxSec because they can't get to MaxSec. The people who work here can't get there. How do I want to solve that problem? I could take all this stuff out, maybe? Or take the cleaning cupboard, make it smaller, and then make a path from this cell block to the mailroom. I could do that. If I do this... There's your lockdown. If I do this, that's 0540, so 0740. If I do this, and then dismantle this door. Let's see. Need to get this dismantled and then shift the room. To where it's like this. Take the cleaning cupboard off of this. And then I can put another door here. Put a lockless door there, and then a metal detector here. And that gives me a path. That gives me an opening. Yeah, that gives me an opening. Actually, I like this better. Get rid of this door. And put this door here. And then that way, the metal detector will now... It's actually, it's a contraband detector, right? So it detects things more than just metal. So now we can detect people coming out of the cupboard as well. That works better. Make sure we're hooked up to power. And away we go. So this way we can get MaxSec people working in the mailroom. That's what we wanted. MaxSec people can now work in the mailroom. But not have to go to this yard. So we can separate these things, but still have people working in there. Me likey. Can they all still get to the chapel? This is a shared space, so yeah, they can all get to the chapel still. We will eventually need our own chapel, but I know the guards will deliver it, but it's just better if I can have a few prisoners doing it. Like for the sorting, because I have to pay the guards. I'm not really paying the prisoners much. Every guard I hire, every time there's a guard doing something, it's expensive to have guards doing things. So you guys are all in your posts now. Got a sniper there, 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 and there. Okay, snipers all around on all their posts. We have no escape worries now. As long as there's snipers on every post, you have no escape worries. This sniper's covering the road. Yeah, that works well. How about dogs? How about dogs? We don't have any dogs outside. We do have them in this corridor, though, which is pretty good. We don't have any outside. But I think we're covering our bases here pretty well. This is a problem. Move your route to there instead. But I think we're covering our bases pretty well. As far as, like, finding tunnels, escape paths, things like that. It's going pretty well. We could also make a dog patrol through here. Just to kind of get people who might be digging down. Okay, so 203 prisoners is our capacity. But most of our capacity is shared at the moment. So let's get deployment max sec. How about we make this wing? Will they still be able to get... Yeah, they won't be able to get to the laundry or the common room if I do this. If I do this, then it locks the chapel off from medium sec. We only have 36 normal security, though. So we're almost on full max sec anyway. So it may not matter soon. I mean, shared capacity is still fine. We have 64 shared capacity, so I could bring... Yeah, I could bring more max. Let's bring 10. We'll bring 10 tomorrow. I'd love to try the gang sorting thing, but it just requires me to have 3 different security levels, and I'm not really... Like, I don't really care if the gangs are competing. I kind of like the gangs competing. It adds danger, sure, but it also makes things interesting. Completely segregating them just sounds... I don't know, it sounds like a missed opportunity for some fun, you know? Let's get a couple of these potential CIs. Can only get one now, I guess. I was too slow. But we should be able to get... Everyone who needs to be in protective custody should be getting tagged by this camera. Provided, of course, it's on. Provided, of course, there's somebody managing that camera. Let's get all these chairs can go too. There's just too much stuff here. There's too many. There's too much maintenance. There's too much overhead on staff. Like I need the phone taps because of all these phones, but I just don't want to have a guard sitting there on a phone tap. It's expensive. I guess. Lurk, you're hungry to make food? Okay, D-Pun, have a nice time, man. I don't know how that's good news. I think this protective custody wing is really ineffective, too. Like, I don't like this anymore, but I don't have another solution for them at the moment. Yeah, that's kind of my only thing about that. Let's get 12 more tomorrow. We'll really start packing this place full of what we can do. This 200 capacity is not that big of a deal. You have 191 released, 140 paroled early. Still need to get the reoffending rate down to 10%. Ah, we're gonna get a death row guy. There we go. See, we're gonna get death row guy. Let's bring 4 plus the death row inmate. So we're gonna have one. I also want to see if this camera works. So let's see if this camera works to sort these guys out. Skilled fighter, quick. So far, I don't see anyone just yet. I got a bunch of question marks, but before I call my informant in, I want to see if this camera's working as it's supposed to. It requires that I have somebody watching it. Hang on, let's get one of these other... Let's get one of these other things looking at it, too. Means I have to... You know what, let's try this. Let's do that, and then... We'll get one of these lesser important cameras, this one here. Let's clear this one. Let's clear this camera of its connections. We'll get this one hooked up over here. Because I need this camera working. Whenever there's an intake, I need it working. So I want to see if it actually works. Are we going to get anybody that says that they're, you know, particularly in danger? I don't see him yet. Gang member plus. Hold on. Gang member plus. What does gang member plus mean? What does gang member plus mean? Prisoner belongs to a gang that will offend their fellow gang members and will harbor hatred toward rival gangs. Yeah, that's gang member plus. And then this one is same thing. So what does gang member plus mean? I mean, leveled up doesn't make sense to me. So this one here, right? Regular gang member says prisoner belongs to a gang, defend their fellow gang members, and will harbor hatred toward rival gangs. This is not in parentheses, but this one is plus, but it's in this brackets. These, not parentheses, these brackets. What does that even mean? Are there any other gang member pluses? Or is this the new, like, is this the new gang leader kind of thing? I don't see any more gang member pluses. I'm genuinely confused by that. I want to know the difference between him and the other gang members. Like the plus and the brackets. He's not legendary or anything. He doesn't have anything special about the circle around him. He doesn't have any special traits even. He's just stoical. I'm really curious. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna get Nico to come on in and be an informant for a bit. See if he can tell me more information about this guy. We do have a couple of question marks in here. I mean, gang member plus, to me, that would mean like you have some sort of leadership role. You know, like you're a lieutenant or something. Or maybe this is like the guy that's eligible to be a lieutenant once the gang leader comes in or something. Like maybe you're right, maybe he leveled up, but he's not leveled up yet because there's no leader. I'm really bizarre. I've never seen that before. I mean, I know it's probably the mods that are giving me that information, but... All right. Got the info on everybody. I see quick plus, which just means very quick. You know, he's really very quick, or extremely quick or something. Like that's what that means. But you know, extremely volatile. All right, that's plus. Volatile plus. Very gang member, extremely gang member. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, well, gang member plus, you're in. If anybody's watching this video after the fact and you've used the mods that I have installed before, or if you're in the live chat, maybe if you have an idea what that is, let me know, because I don't know what that is. You try to escape. Oh, we found a knife on you. Found a knife on you. Damn, how did you get a knife that far? I mean, we found it, so you didn't actually get it like into your cell or anything, but I think I'm doing pretty well on contraband, to be honest. I mean, the demand is still much higher than the supply. They have quite a few stuff on them, and some of the stuff sells for a pretty penny. The modifiers, right, that we have installed, right? The modifiers we put in the game says that they're more likely to get contraband, more contraband in the prison. But then we offset that and balance that by having metal detectors that detect more than just metal things. And dogs that can sniff out tunnels really fast and stuff. All right. Here comes the escape attempt. There's no sniper on their post. Jesus. Please get him. Get him. Where are my snipers? This is the staff room right here. Use this. It's got to be a food need thing, right? It's got to be like, he needs food, and that's why. So what about going like, if I do something like, it's still gonna be a long ways to get food. He's coming from this side. Is he going all the way to this staff room? Is he walking here and going through here instead of coming here? I mean, I guess, but then what good is this staff room? See, now this guy's gone. He walks all the way up. Where? Oh, he walks all the way through here. Yep. And then he goes to this armory. There are 4 of them hanging out. Just go to your post. I wish they would replace, right? We should have, the sniper should go to the post and then relieve the person at that post, as opposed to the person leaving their post going to where they're needing to go, and then somebody comes to replace them. It should be the other way around. They should get relieved of duty at the point of duty, as opposed to getting relieved way over here. It makes no sense. The AI is not, like, there's nobody on this tower now, but now we have one here. That sucks. Karen, welcome. Finally able to watch it live. There you go. Good to have you here. I have a ton of money. I'm just not sure the best way to expand this yet. Part of me wants to get a better option for protective custody, but part of me also looks at this list and says it doesn't matter, you know? There's one guy in protective custody. Which is why I want to use all of this for MaxSec. But I think the best solution right now is just expanding this out all the way down here. Or buying the land across the street. Could do that. Buy the land across the street. Or we could do it. We could do it atop. I like them trying to escape that way though, because the snipers keep stopping them. So if we expand down below, they have to run farther to get out. So maybe that's the way we do it. I don't know. I'm thinking of like getting a huge forestry operation running, but I don't really need it yet. So I think maybe we'll expand this direction down here. We want to take and use all of this. Till about here. Then over this way. No. It's about like that, I think. And then down. I'm trying to think of like the rooms I'm looking to make. This will wrap around this way. Cells will be in here and in here. Then we have more of the exterior stuff around the outside. So this could be closer even. Could be about here instead. Yeah. And then it comes down along this fence line. Yeah, we could probably do that. Try that. 191k plus we're gonna get more when this gets 8 more prisoners. Release 8 more prisoners and we get 100 more k. So I think this is the right time to start expanding. I can't decide how much space I want. Is it really this? Is this what I'm looking for here, or do I want high more space? I think I want more. MaxSec can't get to workshop. That's a valid thing. That's pretty valid. We have to go shared here then, don't we? Yeah, we have to go shared there. Programs, reschedule. There we go. Now we get them in here, and then workshop goes like this. And now we get 22 people interested. Great. That's the reason why they wouldn't work there. Okay, good to know. And then programs. Carpentry apprenticeship. Do it. Yes. 3 people. 2 people. 12 a.m. Can we shift this? Can we shift carpentry apprenticeship down to here? 9 p.m. They will start today. That's what I want to see. Sweet. Building a spaceship in Blender, huh? Ooh, fancy. Concentration. Concrete. Let's try... I have to get rid of this sniper tower, but by building this structure, they won't be able to escape quite so quickly this way, so they'll most likely come this way, which I have more snipers for down here. So we'll dismantle this tower, and then the concrete building I want to build, I don't know if I'm measuring this right. 2, 3... I think it comes to here, actually. If I'm off, I guess I can fix it later. Build it. Big building coming through. Big building coming through. We have a new cell block wing happening. And then we'll have another one right here. Probably here, like this. And that one will be for Supermax when we start getting legendaries. So I'm planning for legendaries coming in now. Trying to anyway. Let's get a few more workmen. I feel like your tasks are taking too long. Let's get a couple more guards as well. Your tasks are taking too long as well. And then we'll do it this way. We have nobody on this monitor and it's kind of annoying. It's a bit annoying. Do we get people learning things? Getting our death row inmate pretty soon too. Yes, Mayor? Yeah, feel free to reinstall them in the yards. Thanks. What do you want, Warden? Identities of a number of witnesses in federal prosecution case have been leaked and some of them are inmates in our prison. Okay, so now my protective custody wing is gonna become valuable. Informants, I need somebody who's close by. You. You're pretty close by. No, not you. Because you are learning. Damn. Damn it. You're one of the guys. You're one of the guys learning carpentry. Shit. Fine. Federal witness. This guy's a federal witness as well. Let's get him in protective. All right, that's 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of them, 10. So 10 federal witnesses in protective custody now. They have 100 hours to survive, and they have a complete schedule that does not allow them to leave this area, I think. Double check that. That is correct. They cannot leave this area. Good. And you know what? Because you have skills now, because some of you do have skills, for the next 100 hours, I want you working. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. And we're gonna have you guys working in here. See? One of you can work in here. Because you have skills. Now this room becomes useful. At least a little bit.